I've decided to visit Ireland, which was hit really hard by the hurricane last year, and I'm curious to see how is the current situation. Hurricane Irma was catastrophic to many islands in the Caribbean, but the strongest winds was recorded here and it reached up to 300 km per hour. Overall, it took 134 lives and the total damage was settled at $67 billion.
Welcome, Saint Martin. This is the island which is divided by Dutch and French colonies. This island is famous of the airport, the airplane taking off and blowing away the tourists.
In the spot there is a lot of signs to stay away because you can be injured or it can cause death, which was actually fatal to Gillian McEwen, tourist female from New Zealand in 2016. Don't try it yourself.
Just rented the car and I already know that this island have a problem with the traffic. I've been sitting in the traffic for the last 15 minutes and it's not moving. It moved 3 cars. He's always in the corner there. So I just stopped for a moment just to show you how is the situation after the hurricane. The hurricane here was let's say 8 months ago. If this looks like this now, you can imagine how bad was that. There is a boat here, there is another boat there. So the waves must have been so high that they just took all the boats to the coast. And there's another boat, look. And it's just sitting here on the side and nobody has recovered that. It looks good. H. Le Provost, French part. Speak French only. Okay, so there is an advert here, you see. Imagine you are owner of a boat and then hurricane is just taking it away from you, like completely damaging it. Because this boat is good. Imagine what you can do if you have a boat like that. You can sail to many places. Fire brigade is over, it's in alert. They're waiting for a plane for emergency. Maybe there's a really emergency landing soon. Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good, you?
Yes, sir.
Have you been here when the hurricane was here?
Yeah, of course.
Can I record?
You want?
Was it very dangerous?
Yes.
Yes.
The worst weather I've ever seen. I've been at sea all my life.
I'm looking at the boats, and this was the normal picture. All the boats were taken.
There was 2 boats left stood in the lagoon.
2 left.
And they were destroyed inside because the wind had got into them.
Oh my God.
There was nothing left. Nothing.
And the island is recovering or not?
I'm not sure.
It's a disaster.
Yes. No
my God.
question. And if you drive around, a lot of it looks quite normal, huh?
Yes,
But
yes.
when you go up close and you can look right through the buildings.
I
there's
seen, yeah,
nothing.
there's a building completely without roof over there.
Yeah, oh, that's nothing.
Wow.
Nothing. And if you go over here to Maho,
What is Mahu?
Maho is the next place where the roundabout is. The next big roundabout up here.
Okay.
The others.
It's a bay. Is it a bay?
No, it's the end of the runway, the other end of the runway.
Ah, okay.
You go there and there's blocks of apartments where the whole wall has been ripped out and everybody's sucked out of the building.
Wow.
And when you go in there, the exterior wall was cement board, not rock board, cement board.
And was taken.
No, cement board.
Ah, okay.
I think you said that the island is a disaster. I don't know if they recovered from Irma.
Yeah, it's regarding the hurricane, yes.
Yeah.
Because I just stopped. I'm here a few minutes,
Okay.
and I stopped. And I look at the boat.
Look at that.
It's like, this must have been a disaster.
Yeah,
Because
Irma last year, round this time.
Go, you can take over.
Yeah, around this time. So last year Irma came to, it was like a 5 category.
oh yeah, I was in Dominican Republic that day,
Okay, yeah, and destroyed
but the Dominican was fine.
Yeah, they didn't get it really.
Yes.
And destroyed the island really bad. So it's looking a lot better. Well, I wasn't here either, but they were.
Ah, okay. He said he was here. It was so dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, if you hear, so he knows, so he's seen it. So yeah, it was really bad from what I heard. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is like, from what I've heard, they said they've come a long way from what it was really.
Anyway, you are living here?
Well, I just moved back.
Ah, okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Enjoy.
Okay, enjoy it.
Overnight, I talked to many local people, and after the hurricane, 80% of them did not have a place to live. Rebuilding is taking place right now, but the insurance companies do not have resources to pay back the insurance claims, so not everybody can afford it.
At this moment, I'm in French part of the island. My first thoughts is it's a disaster. I have been here in 2011, and I was thinking this is one of the most beautiful islands in the Caribbean. But unfortunately, something happened. The hurricane came and make so much damage. This is unbelievable. For example, 10 minutes ago I was talking to a guy which has a boat here, and he told me that those buildings here, they were all underwater. The water was up to the level of the roof. That is unbelievable, but there's nothing to do. The Mother Nature have the power. The other problem is which is currently in the whole Caribbean, it's the seaweed. In Spanish they call it algas.
This used to be a beautiful beach with a lot of tourist bars and restaurants. Unfortunately, that's the view now. Researchers are struggling to figure out why the seaweeds have been started washing up on the Caribbean coastlines. Some experts say this is a combination of increased nitrogen pollution and a rise in ocean temperatures. It's also a disaster for fishermen, since it's capable of wrecking boat propellers, nets and engines.
But imagine you are retired and you've been saving all your life to retire in the Caribbean, the dream life, and then there's a hurricane and it's taking everything. What you would do? Nothing. You have nothing to do. It's the Mother Nature has got the power, not us. Anyway, I've been planning to stay in this island for no more than 4 days, but I'm not gonna stay here even one day. I'm gonna go to another island. This part is recovering fast, they told me. So I'm gonna take you to the Dutch part too.
you will see the difference. This car was here during the flooding, so there is no possible somebody's gonna recover that, because parts and cost of the repair of this car will be more than buying a new one and import it here. No roof, damaged roof. Damage. This looks sad. You see how strong must have been the wind to make a damage like this to the construction? Imagine you have windows. Forget about that. If the steel construction is not holding itself, there's no possible that it is not possible that the window is gonna survive. Roof damage, not repaired.
This is just another boat which has been completely damaged and now is getting rusty.
Just stop by on the road by the side, still on the French part. Look at this. This used to be a beautiful house. No roof, no windows. It's because the wind was so strong, was just taking everything. And a beautiful location. Imagine you have a property like this which is worth, you don't know how much. And then one day it's just taken. Disaster. And it's the situation with many houses here. You can see many houses there without roofs. I'm gonna go inside. Let's see if if I can see any damage, like for the water or something like that. No, you cannot see the damage of the water. Maybe just the roof. Yes, it's like this was water damage. So everything here was above water. Now it's abandoned. Nobody have money to rebuild. To rebuild a house, to renovate a house like this must be lots of money. Especially here in the island, when everything need to be imported, all the products, everything from wood, concrete, cement, everything need to be imported. You're thinking to rebuild it is $100,000, but that's a price for mainland, I would say. If you want to rebuild something like this here, that's a double price. You have a cost of shipping everything, and then on the top of that you have to pay import tax of products. Most of the islands here have an import tax on a product imported where the value exceed $200. So if you want to import, for example, cement for $300, they're going to put around 20% import tax on that. Look at this. Abandoned. Nobody can recover it. It's the same as this one. All those cars, they look like they've been
through accidents, but they've been thrown in by the waves. Oh my god, this looks so sad. Another car, look. A Jeep, which was probably a good Jeep. Another Jeep. Another Jeep. So many cars on the road. There's a construction everywhere, basically. They working hard. I can see that they're working hard, rebuilding there, here and there, making the island livable again. But this causes lots of traffic and lots of things. Hopefully the government here has got support from France and Dutch, because to rebuild the whole island, that must be a huge amount of money, especially the import of the products, of the machines and all that, because they are not prepared to rebuild everything in one go. Everything need to take time. And the traffic. I've been driving here, let's say 6 hours, and half of the time was in the traffic. It is not my recommendation for you to come to St. Martin for now. Sorry, St. Martin. Maybe 1 year, 2 years, I recommend somebody to come here for vacation, but for now, typical vacation where I recommend is Dominican Republic. Yes. The island has been lucky. The hurricane did not go there. The hurricane just touched it a little bit. And the situation is as normal as always before.